We are surrounded on all sides, above and below, within and without, by love, protection, divinity, and magic. The circle is cast, and so it is.
Hello. My name is Chelb. My pronouns are they, them, and this is Phasecraft Collective, your weekly check-in with the tarot to get the vibes, to see what's happening, to see what energy is available for the week to come. And we're back. Last week, obviously, I wasn't here. I was having some audio issues. I've got this new microphone that I'm still figuring out how to use, so there might still be some weirdness happening today, and that's just kind of where we're at, but that's all right. It's just kind of been a weird week for me overall. I've been feeling kind of weird and unwell, while also trying to, keep going the Month of Magic Daily Witchcraft Challenge that's happening over on my Patreon. If you missed it, if you're not on my newsletter or not following me on Instagram, which, what? Why aren't you? But this month, and you can join anytime, we are doing a daily witchcraft challenge over on my Patreon. So if you join at $3 or more, you get access to the challenge, which is daily prompts to make your life a little bit more magical. This will include full-on spells. We've already done some sigil making. We've already got plans to get together for the full moon. Yes, if you join at $3 or more this month, you get to come to the full moon spell circle, which is usually only reserved for people who are subscribed at the Coven tier or higher, which is $22 a month. So if you've ever been curious about what one of my spell circles are like, but you haven't been able to, make the commitment, the monetary commitment, join for $3 and you get to come to a spell circle this month. So no brainer. Come on in. It's going to be a great time. That is happening this Wednesday. So if you want to get in on the spell circle, you just have to join by Wednesday. We'll be making a witch's ladder, which is essentially witches. A form of not magic, tying some things into a string with intention and making it for a specific purpose. It's essentially a talisman. The full moon is happening in Sagittarius, so we will be doing one for healing and maybe even a little transmutation, a little alchemy. I'm about to publish all of the information about that, so you can head over to my Patreon to get all the details. But other than that, I also just put up signups for my summer class series. So July, we have Witchcraft 101, Tarot 101, Working with Deities 101, and then, of course, a spell circle for Lughnasadh, which is on August 1st, but my spell circle will be on July 31st. Lughnasadh is one of the Celtic fire festivals that's on the Wiccan Wheel of the Year. But with my spell circle classes, we do half history, half casting a spell. So if you want to learn more about where it comes from, who the god Lugh is, how to celebrate it, how to go about carrying your magic through the rest of the summer and into the fall, that's for you. Also, when you're seeing this, you have a few hours left to get all 4 classes at 25% off. So if you sign up for all 4 classes, you can get them for $99, which is 25% off the full price. So don't wait, sign up, come to class. It's going to be a great time. These are super chill, fun ways to start to dip your toe into some of these practices if you've been curious about them, to ask questions, to meet other people who are into the same things that you are. So as always, info will be in the episode description. Links will be in the episode description. Okay, so let's get started then. Why don't we get into the actual reading that we're here for? Today, instead of casting a full circle, if this is your first time, usually we do a little grounding, a little breathing, a little circle casting, calling the elements in for protection. I just want to breathe with you, if that's okay. It's very windy right outside my window and the trees are rustling, and I just feel like a few good deep breaths is what we need. So if you'd like, you can join me in closing your eyes, or you can just let your gaze settle down at your cheeks or land somewhere else out in space. And if it feels okay to do so, just bring your hands to your heart or to the center of your chest. And just take a moment to feel your breath as it naturally is. Feeling your shoulders rising and falling, your rib cage expanding and softening. And let's just take 3 controlled deep breaths. So go ahead and exhale, clearing all the air out of your lungs. And take 1 big breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment at the top. And then exhale through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels right. Let's do it again. Big deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a moment. And exhale. 1 more time on your own. And just let your breath return to natural, keeping your hands over your chest. And repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. Sky above me. Earth beneath me. Divine within me. Love surround me. And so it is. All right, whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, let's get into it. I am breaking out the Spolia Tarot, which I can't remember if I've used this recently. This is an oldie but a goodie that I tend to not use because you can't get it anymore. But okay, and I've been using it all week, and the Ace of Coins is spitting out for everyone, including us right now. Whoa, Ace of Coins, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Okay. Things are about to start turning around. Things are about to start going our way if we are brave enough to choose them. I did a collective reading yesterday, 3 of Wands. Okay, I did a collective reading yesterday where the message was choosing hope and rationality and seeing what they can look like together. And that 7 of Cups, framed by the Ace of Coins and the 9 of Cups, is that remembrance that when there are multiple options, if you feel like you have to anchor yourself to one choice, but you don't want to, but there is resistance, that multiple things seem like they can be true and they can be attainable at once, maybe they can be. Maybe they can be. 10 of Cups. Okay, yeah, again, things are looking really good. We also got the Emperor and the Devil. I've been spending a lot of time with the Devil recently. Literally, I just finished reading The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. If you know, you know, LOL. But no, the Devil and its kind of reputation as a scary card, and it's not at all. It asks you to look at things for sure, but it's not scary. Okay, this feels good. Is there anything else? Yes. Okay. We will come back to that. Okay, so as I was saying, Ace of Coins, 7 of Cups, Nine of Cups. The things that you want to start planting now, the things that you are planting now, they are going to have legs. Again, if you choose to put in the actual effort and time and commitment to making them so. This is a reminder that you have to be fully invested in what you want to create in order for it to blossom. Again, not just approaching things from a rational point of view, but also remembering how you want to feel about things. Imagining the future in which everything that you're creating now is finished, when you have everything that you desire, when all of your wishes come true. That vision and the emotional pull you have towards it is what gives this weight, is what makes this possible. Your belief in creating the thing is what brings the thing to life. Even if you are, the most practical in the world, if you do all your checklists, if you account for every little thing, none of that will matter if your heart's not in it. So don't make yourself choose only what seems right or real. Choose everything that feels aligned. Choose everything that brings you closer to the feeling that you desire, which brings me to the devil. The devil does make us confront the things that we feel shame about, the way that we hold, the idea of taboos and, differences and things like that in society. But it is an invitation to recognize those things as part of ourselves, as a guiding force that should not be suppressed, but should be welcomed at least as one piece of information. We have the devil and the emperor. The emperor it's Aries, but it also has very earthy energy, even though Aries is a fire sign. And remember that the astrological correspondences didn't come about until the 1900s, so whatever. But the emperor, the devil, this is the reminder that your body holds the ability to experience everything. Your body holds the ability to show you, to inform you when things are right and good, when things are bad and should be kept behind closed doors or, put behind closed doors, but also to remind you that good and bad can shift and change, that your power is deeply tied to your beliefs and your beliefs of yourself. There's an element of boundary here. There's an element of, drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is who I am, this is what I believe. And yes, that means parts of me are different and maybe a little scary at times, but I welcome them. I invite them to sit with me in my power, to help me realize all that I can be. Okay, sorry. There's a weird cut here because my phone ran out of storage. I love it when that happens. Anyway, we're welcoming all parts of ourselves and recognizing how they contribute to the power of our presence, to our confidence, to our ability to stand strong in who we are and stand behind our values as we pursue the life that we desire. Now, 3 of Wands. Again, we're pursuing. The time to go has arrived. We are out of the planning and dreaming stage and into the action phase. But also knowing that dreaming, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, are always going to be a piece of the puzzle. And also knowing that our intuition is always going to be a piece of the puzzle. You cannot leave behind the, again, wisdom of your body and of your inner knowing when you pursue something new. This is an invitation to really trust the impulses, the insights that you receive as you go. Right? Tap into the feelings that you receive. I keep saying like the things that you receive, but that's what it is. Keep listening to the voice in your head within reason, within reason. Always that caveat. Trust that you know. Trust that you can trust your feelings. Trust that you have capacity for change and wisdom through emotion, and that your intuition, again, can be trusted as you move into new phases and as you start to walk the path towards the life that you want to build and create. And as long as you stay connected, then yes, again, dreams are coming true. There are not many things that you can't do if you set your mind and your heart to them. At the same time, 2 of coins, 4 of swords. In all of this, we have to remember that it can't just be go, go, go nonstop. As we are building, as we are creating, we have to make space for pause, for rest, for evaluation. Knowing when to slow down and think about everything. To, again, listen to your thoughts. To trust your thoughts. To listen to your body, to trust your body. To know that creating something lasting, although we are going and we are moving, it will take time and it will take intentional adaptation of the way you think. Your thoughts will change over the course of creating this thing or pursuing this thing. The way that you perceive and witness and experience will change. And that is good. That is part of the process of creating. And then we have the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Again, finding your stride and like finding the stability in the excitement and the passion, and always making space for new ideas to come through. This time is very much like in the cauldron. The cauldron is like a symbol of creation. It's a symbol of life and change. And that's where we are. We are throwing things in, hoping they stick, noticing when they don't, taking note of what's different and what doesn't work, and shifting and changing, while all the while remaining solid in our why, in our heart, in our dreams, and knowing the end goal to keep us on track. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. Just more, yes, we are going. And yes, remember that if you move too fast, you are in danger of burning out. But go. Do. The time is now. There has never been a better time. And saying that in the midst of a world that like truly feels like it's ending is kind of wild. But no, again, back to that 7 of Cups. It's in down here somewhere. The cards are a mess on my desk, so I'm not going to try to find it. But everything can be true. More than one thing can be true at once. Everything that you want can arrive if you choose to pursue it with intention. And if you are listening to the body, to the mind, to let you know when things need to slow down, when things need to shift, when things need to change yet again. Things changing, plans shifting does not mean that your goal is out of reach. It just means that the way you were going to get it is going to look a little different than you thought. And that is more than okay. I want to do something a little different and pull an oracle card for us too, because I got this really cute new oracle deck. I haven't even shuffled it yet, so we'll see. This is the cat oracle from Broccoli Mag. They've made a ton of really cute oracle decks, and I've just been collecting them. So, I mean, first of all, look at the card backs here. Are you joking? So, let's give it a shuffle and let's see what cat wisdom we have as a final message for this reading. I'll take this one. Oh, it teased me. It gave me two. Okay, copycat, flattery, emulation, and synchronicity. And lapcat, which is comfort, warmth, and devotion. Synchronicity and devotion are the two words I really want to pull from here. That synchronicity, that the idea of emulation and devotion kind of blend for me. Thinking of using the forces, the beings, the people, the archetypes that inspire you, and choosing to act, to move as if you are them. Take on the mantle, the persona of the person who already has everything you desire. And that brings it even closer to truth. And then lapcat, comfort, warmth, devotion. That devotion to the thing that you want. Again, devotion to the pursuit. Knowing that you can have it, but at the same time, remaining clear and in touch with your body and knowing what you need and listening to it fully and seeking it out. Okay. That's the reading. How fun. I'm obsessed. This feels like such good energy. And kind of a personal call out to me too. Which, tends to happen. It's a collective reading. I'm part of the collective. Of course I'm going to feel called out. All right, let's go ahead and release this energy, kind of like how we did at the beginning. So if you'd like, once again, you can join me in closing your eyes, bringing your hands to your heart, taking a couple of breaths, just letting everything land, feeling everything in your soul and your heart and your mind, feeling your energy settle. And in this way, I send all the energy of those watching and listening back to them whole, complete, and intact. I take my energy back to myself whole, complete, and intact. May we remain friends, though our energies are no longer crossed, corded, or tangled at all, starting now. Take a breath, feel your energy settle into you, all yours. The circle is open, and so it is. All right. I said the circle is open, even though we never really cast a circle, but that's fine. Habits. Okay. Great. Lots going on. We all got stuff to do. All the info for all the things is in the episode description, as always. Get a reading, come to a class, join my Patreon, just come hang out. I hope to see you somewhere on the internet soon, and if not, I'll see you right here again next week.